Selective, collective. This is Kim here to do your message tonight. I am, it is a Saturday night. I hope you're having a really good weekend wherever you are. Thanks for being here. The song that came on right before, that I was drawn to right before this reading is Royalty. And the lyrics that I like were, okay, it says, say I'm cold-hearted, but I'm just getting started. My eye is on the target now. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. That's what it says. So, we have a little cat wanting to come into the scene. I don't know why. You're about to fall. Here you go. Jump. Okay. Okay. So, they'll be calling you royalty. They'll be calling you royalty. It makes sense to what the message is in this reading. I was called to do a reading on your individuality and your uniqueness. The things that are different with you, that make you you. And to highlight those differences as okay, like good. You know, because we get very focused on I am one, but we have to maybe have spirit remind us, or angels remind us, that there are some things that you have been blessed with because it's in order to fulfill a certain part of your mission or why you're here. Certain things that only happen to you the way that they did. I say gifts, abilities. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of scry a little bit in the fire. You might see something yourself. This is a really pretty Palo Santo stick that I found in my bag. So we're going to use this Palo Santo stick. We're just going to let it burn, maybe as long as it, I don't want to get burned, but as much as it wants to burn, see what we can see in it. Maybe something, maybe nothing, you know, but well, that's what we're going to do too. So, say I'm cold-hearted, but I'm just getting started. My eye is on the target now. Okay, so what I saw was some type of a rough start to your soul, on the journey to your soul purpose, your soul mission, some sort of rough start, patch that we're going through. But when I tapped into the success that I could see in the flame, it's like when after the break, after the maybe rough start, and for some this is going to be a start where something did pick up and then went down. Maybe that down period was like a period of spiritual attack of some sort. Or if you have like a business, like it's a difficult start to something. But when I saw that the relief, like the bridge to that gap, I saw golden success that has a big block to it. So whenever this success comes in for you, that has it's also tied into your soul mission, your purpose, it's going to be something that is solid and lasts for a while. But if you're in, no matter, so if you're in the beginning, if you have some things where it feels like you go down and you have a stagnant period, just know that stagnant period is going to be a lot smaller in comparison to when this large amount, or I don't know how to say when this the time frame or the span, the lifespan of the success, the bulk of the success. The whole path was paved with water. Did you see the blue? The whole path was paved with water. This whole experience, very emotional. We talked about the those two different chakras the other day too, right? So you, with that 8th chakra, the higher heart, the soul star, the one that's above your crown, you could be having some memories here that are popping up that are the reason they're popping up, and they hadn't for such a long time. These are what I'm talking about, are memories that you've had to deal with things like depression over. Like, these were big things that happened, whatever these memories are, that they're like popping up, it seems like, and they're popping up through that chakra because they're being healed. So it's like Spirit is saying this is not a form of trying to like re-traumatize ourselves. This is something being healed and released. Okay. Putting a seal on the past, metaphorically, something being sealed. No longer having direct effect or impact on us the way that it did, especially with subliminal forces that drive us, our subliminal. Some of those things that are being healed were part of the reason that something was very successful, and then took something about the energy there. When you almost like a unconscious block. I just feel like we're getting help on healing those things. Yeah, we're coming out of patterns, out of rotation, out of cycles, we're going into a different cycle, coming out of old cycles. I feel like something's not going to be going through your brain as much as it used to, with some type of final clearing. Like I'm getting the message, I'm tapping into some people who have done meditation specifically for releasing past trauma and blocks. And it's working. Okay, so there's your confirmation. Okay. Reprogramming. You're reprogramming yourself for success. That's why with some sort of healed part or version of yourself, it's going to allow that success to stay without fear or something from the unconscious effing it up. Oh, well, oops. Transmission. Copper. Transmission. Heart-centered frequencies, but also the good thing about copper is that it's associated with luxuries. Things that feel nice, taste good, smell good. It's another thing that's very individual about you all is you have different taste. You have different things. Each of us have different things that make us feel good. We have our different versions of what luxury means. I'm getting I'm touching my heart space right now. Touching my heart space. I just got it was kind of sad. I just got a vision of somebody that has luxuries on earth to everybody else. This person has everything they could want. But they've not had the luxury of feeling whole within themselves, and the people that they've been around have not been loyal. And to them, they don't have that luxury. Would look at someone else that has that in their life and say that they were blessed with some luxuries. I don't know. It gave me a really sad feeling in my heart space. Okay. Healing. Chiron. It's the wounded healer, so it's healing because there's a wound. It's still open, but it's healing. And that's that is the energy I'm picking up on. Different types of memories is what I'm seeing. Different types of memories. Coming up here, there. Coming up here, there. So this is something that is healing in your life. I'm just resting with this energy for a moment. Hang on one second. I'm I'm feeling relieved for the collective, for the healing, the amount of healing going on. I'm feeling relieved. Let me get another card. Silver and copper. Needs to be polished off. Silver is also a card of luxury. Of divine feminine receiving. In the reverse, you could look at the like grime. What is this? What are you? What are you? I don't know. You could look at that grime as being you know, when a wound heals and it gets a scab on it, and then the scab falls off, right? You could look at that stuff that's on the outside of silver as being that scab. It had a purpose. At one time, it was to protect. It was to cover you. It was to shield you. I see a person with big defenses up. With big defenses up because They're wearing an armor. When the battle's done and there's enough healing that has taken place that now this top layer, it's time for it to shed. It's time for the silver to be polished. It's time for something to shine in your life in all its glory. You're meant to shine in all your glory. You're meant to experience heart-opening experiences of love, of pleasure too, of being to choose what it is that you want to experience. What kind of happiness or experience do you want to seek next? And a healed version of you, I feel like is going to experience a lot more of the happiness part. It sounds really elementary, but it's time for a new season. You have the autumn card. It's time for a new season in your life. There's 9 gold balls here. You have 2 stones in your reading that look similar to rubies or garnet. You have 1 in the Chiron, in the card in the hand, and 1 in the top of that tree. I'm just getting lavish. Something feels very lavish. A lavish experience. It's like if you were in a point in your life where you got to experience something really awesome, but because of the state of mind you were in or the emotional things that you were dealing with at the time, weren't able to like experience it fully. And for just like the enjoyment or get the most out of it that you could have. And I feel like that's like coming back around times 10 of an experience for you. The healed version of yourself experiencing something pleasurable. It's your harvest, the autumn. Saying what you want to say. Saying what you want to say, the oil of vitriol, getting it out there, communicating, not holding it in, allows you to heal. Expressing yourself, expressing your emotions. Whether you're someone who has to do that through drawing or art or singing. Maybe you like to cook like I do. You express it through that. However it is, make sure you're consciously expressing something. It will make you stronger to do so. Iron. Here's your prayer being answered. Confusion. Confusion around a prayer that was sent out. It's associated with miracles. Neptune. But it can be quite confusing. Speaking about your strength and about the iron. Let's do... Oh, goodness. Brilliant. Let's do a couple more and then let's pull from a different deck. Quicksilver. Something that's going to get moving. And something is blooming and blossoming. Something about your strength increasing. Somebody's strength could be increasing. I don't know why I'm saying this, but like especially if you have any blood issues or anemia or something like that that you've figured out, or you know what I mean, low iron. Like if you figured it out. Somebody's going to get a lot stronger when they figure that out, and there's somebody that has to do with diet as far as that goes, mainly diet anyway. For most every type of mineral that we can get, sometimes there's an actual problem that anyways, I won't get into that, but there's something here about being stronger, You can get plant-sourced iron, is what I wanted to say, because it feels like tapping into somebody with a good vegetarian diet, but something about the iron. More iron. More iron. So anyway, I'm sure that is not going to be for everybody, but the iron card here is about your strength and your magnetism. So it's kind of like, get ready to receive after this healing, because there's something blooming that you're attracting and magnetizing into your life. This is also something very individual. The ways that we express ourselves, the ways that we use our creativity, and what it is that's to be created. So we have a buried treasure with the Earth's heart. Oh, that's a good card to get. Buried treasure within the Earth's heart. Two of Pentacles, a choice, a decision, bringing in harmonious change. This is something you didn't, thus the word hidden, you didn't expect to find. It's going to surprise you. New experience. Ace of Swords. I'm going to put it up like that. I'm going to put them all in the upright with this particular deck. This is Dreams of Gaia. Six of Pentacles. Success. Choices. Truth. And clarity. Interesting, this card is the Four of Swords, but it's about it can be about developing a good schedule for yourself. Time management. And then the Page of Swords, about your connection to your mind and your body and how you're interpreting things. I don't know, staying on some sort of schedule for yourself would be beneficial. Some sort of schedule. Ten of Cups, leading to your Ten of Cups. Heaven on earth. That's somebody who can enjoy luxuries on all levels. You know, on all levels. They're enjoying it in the material things around them. They're abundant, complete. They also have an abundance of love, respectful, loyal people around them. Ooh, look at that. 8-8. Just notice that. 8-8. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. So I don't know what this is that you're creating, this heaven on earth, but you are creating it. 8 and 8 is a wealthy, like the wealthy numbers, attracting wealth into your life. Good news coming, something moving fast, could be having to do with some sort of travel. The Father, 5. The Hierophant type energy, even though it says the Father, we could actually say that'd be more like the Emperor, right? So it could be about you being really big boss, you know, big boss energy. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Wow. What? There might be something that you're really taking time, like if you've got this big decision to make, you take it, like taking time out to really contemplate your thoughts, making a decision, keeping them balanced, and a world card that has the word perception on it. So a new cycle, a new chapter, and there is wishes granted, but doesn't it seem like she's receiving information? The Father. Tell us about the Father. There's another thoughts card. That could be a wound that we're healing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A father wound. Tell me about the father. Despair. Despair. Why despair? Why despair? Toil and labor in the reverse. Okay, you're gonna have to start making sense to me. And the thoughts again. It's like doing less, like with just this, it's like trying to get yourself out of a point of where you're having to work so hard. Working smarter, not harder. There could be new connections coming up as far as like who you're working with or who you decide to work with. Whoa. Okay. Somebody has the key to your heart, darling. Endings in the coffin. 2 coffins. And a card that says marriage in the reverse. It's usually the one that's talking about who you do business dealings with, though. That's why I said I think it's going to change. Something about it's going to change. Somebody's father could have passed away. I mean, that might be a very literal, like there was an ending. They're both touching their chin. I'm noticing that. I'm wondering if somebody grabbed their chin a lot when they were talking. Somebody has the key to your heart. Look, it looks like it can fit in that slit. So it's the wounded heart. It is the wounded heart here. Yeah. Sorry about the snort. I can't help it sometimes. Whoa. What's ending, or what's the endings about? It's another father reference, guys. It's the patriarch. It's the emperor. Change of rule. A change of rule. Who's ruling? A change of authority. You are the author. On a collective level, it could be incoming divine feminine, not death to divine masculine, but more feminine energy. What's the good news about? Unexpected offer or opportunity, something being proposed to you. Somebody wanting to offer you their cup. Oh, love. Maybe they're a father type emperor, a very big boss person. Maybe you've unknowingly helped somebody heal. 6 of Pentacles. 2 6 of Pentacles. Cool. So that's a repeat. 2 6 of Pentacles. Success, equal give and take, and some kind of magical team I'm getting a magical team. Yes, that's truth, that's clarity. 2 Ace of Swords. That's the truth, that's the clarity. There's a magical team coming together. I feel like it's really going to put you in boss mode. There are 2 very significant endings here. I'm not ignoring that. It could be anything from the ending of a cycle, a pattern, a generational pattern, for the end of that, the end of the way something is perceived. Ten of Cups. A magical team, a magical group coming together. Wow, the Empress. Even though she's in the reverse, I'll still take her. I'll still take her. I have been doing them upright. So if she's in the reverse, we can say that it took her a while to get into the full body embodiment of the Empress energy. It was always there. It's like having an outfit in your closet that just hangs there for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You never put it on. But it was always there. So you have a power couple dynamic here, or 2 people that can really create out of this world magical things. That's the divine masculine. It feels like divine feminine has caught up to her role. What about this 4 of Swords and body of mind? Healing. Healing, and then we have the Hierophant. Whoa. King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Full reverse, and the Star upright. Jeez. Don't look at your past. And then an 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. Don't look at your past for this new part of this voyage. It's going to be totally new. Whoever this reading is, it's my collective, my selective collective. If you showed up to this reading, any kind of worry or problem, any concern that you have right now, any health concerns even, are going to be resolved. This will be calling you, Spirit will be calling you to open your heart up to a new experience. Put your hand on your heart and take some really deep breaths in and out. And feel the energy of gratitude for what's to come to you. Because you have a big Ace of Cups being offered by God, by Source Creator, by powers that be, that say you've healed enough to make room for this. Here you go. And you have an energy that not only maybe wants to work with you, big pair, big magical pair, wants to provide, take care, do all of the things that someone in their masculine energy is going to do naturally and really be good at. Okay, really good at finances, really good at the physical realm. Man or woman doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Is that some people are more in that energy than others. And there's going to be so many streams for you to be happy here and for you to experience overflowing love. Somebody says, I have the key to your heart, so won't you let me in to unlock it? That's how someone is feeling. And the Star is like something that comes true for you that you've really wanted for a very long time. Something you maybe even dreamed of as a child. And it is also representing hope with healing. Like healing has taken place. It sounds you know, when you say that word to people, oh, you're healed, you're healing, you're healed. It's a big word. It's a big word. It represents new energy that's allowed to come into that spot. It also represents a state of peace that you know somebody has found if they say that they have gone through healing. It has a dramatic impact. Not only your perception of how you feel, but your perception of, yes, the world is really here for my good. It does that. That's what healing also does for you. And this new chapter is going to be something kind of out of this world. I feel like maybe the angels can give us some more messages here. And then whatever you're doing with work, I would expect a lot of success. I saw the Divine Warrior card. So Heaven or Hell Oracle. That was Dreams of Gaia. This is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot and Kim Krantz Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. And then the small cards were the Siren Song. 2 endings. So there can be 2 new beginnings. Fertility and multiplicity. So, fertility and multiplicity, I think that's talking about this Empress energy, being very fertile. Whatever you have, it's going to multiply. Watch out for any anger that we might be holding on to that could stop us from a new beginning. This is Bale. Doesn't he look like Prince? I mean, not Prince. It's King Charles now, right? He looks just like him. I mean, on the sketch. I'm not saying that he is him. I'm just saying he looks like. New beginnings. Don't let anger or closing off the heart space stop you from a new beginning. Reach out for divine comfort during times when you feel like you need it. When you need comforting, reach for the divine to comfort you. Contemplation. Don't let, with the 47, I love that number, 47, contemplation. The opposite energy of this higher order angel is the fallen angel that would be influencing you to believe that something is impossible or never coming true for you. And that's the influence of impossible plans. So don't give into that. Don't give into the anger. Reach for divine comfort, the new beginning, and contemplation about what is happening. Not doubt after doubt after doubt. That's an influence. Spiritual wisdom. Combating black magic. So spiritual wisdom here, and then my thing's gonna cut out at 40 minutes. So let's do some of these from the 108 deck real quick. Microphone number 8. News, trending, broadcast, expression, strong opinion, make known, speak truth, social media, being heard, speaking up. Something that's a headache. Oh, it landed on the black magic card, you know? Something's off. A body signal, needing self-care. That would be that 4 of Swords energy. Needing to rest, needing to take care of yourself. Black Widow, and I'm telling you, this is an influence too popping up of low vibrations or people wanting to remind you of a mistake. Something that really at this point should be left in the past. Shouldn't be bothering you. Time for you to embrace peace, divine comfort, the olive branch. And the yacht, adventure, affluence, luxury, wealth, and the pearl, because you're opening up opening up to a new experience and opening up your heart with that full